Alright, I have a 1/6 scale thrifty haul. Well, that's not true. It's a 1/6 scale haul, lots of stuff, and we're going to do some updates, and there's lots of connections, and we're going to put some stuff away too in the 1/3 scale backlog collection, which maybe we'll decide to get rid of some stuff too that we want to. But I picked up some pretty cool things from the thrift store and from other stores. I guess let me put on my glasses so we can see. Here I can see better what's going on. This is the last thing I picked up yesterday. I don't usually get these things. I do notice and see people use them quite often, like the garden, like fences, and there's all kinds. There's wrought iron ones. You'd think that there'd be ones that I would want to use because I like a black wrought iron. Might have seen from some of my dollhouse things. Oh, speaking of the dollhouse, I think it's a real mess right now from the. Sometimes I just throw the things in it, and it might be a fun video for us to clean it up. So I think expect to see that in the future. At least maybe I'll do like a whatever you call an Instagram story or something like that. A little short video why I clean up it. This fence, though, the wood grain in it is pretty cool. It was $1.75 is not bad. I don't like taking pictures outside. It's just getting down on the ground and things blowing around, and it's always so hard. But the scale of this was so good, and the wood grain it really did translate to a fence without being like totally out of scale. Like I have seen other fences and stuff. If you look at the wood grain on it, you can up close. I mean, you can't even see it, which was, maybe in the right lighting and everything. But as you can see, this is a pretty awesome fence. Am I going to take it outside? Will I just cut off these stakes and make it flat so I can use it inside and use some turf? Anyway, it's fantastic. What a great summer haul. Oh, as you can see, I haven't taken this Instagram picture yet, but look how good she looks in her dress. And somebody gave this idea for me to switch the top around. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm always wearing tops as bottoms and bottoms as tops and reversing things and want that. But yes, this top fits amazing on backwards, I guess, especially now that I took the bow off. And then I mix and matched it with a pair of shorts from the other from another pack in the same series. But she's looking pretty good. They match pretty well together. I like to put a basic with a busy, but still she looks good. And I put her in these boots. And then I wanted to show you, and talk about her because I got a curling iron I found in the closet in the house here. And it actually worked to smooth out the hair, and now it is like new, and I feel okay about her hair. And of course she looks fantastic in the mermaid outfit, and Ariel looks fantastic in this outfit, and I guess I was dressing those up to take pictures on Instagram. Follow 2Hunky on Instagram, but I don't know, Instagram is definitely not my priority. And then Barbie's in this peach outfit, which I think I've done before. I don't know what's going on with that outfit, but I had this top floating around, and then I knew that I had these other peach things, and I know that her hair is peach, and I just wanted to do that. And then all these black highlights came up, and I don't know what she is. She's some kind of CrossFit peach loving, I don't know, but maybe this picture is going to be on Instagram. Maybe she's going to be walking in front of a fence outside. I don't know. But I guess the segue to this was I was loving these so much, and especially Tiana. I always thought Tiana was amazing. That's why she was the first Disney princess I got. You know what? I think I got her on discount too, and I was very happy to get her. And I love these larger heads on the WWE bodies. And then this one, Ariel's sister, looking so good in this dress. Tennis core sneakers. she, I mean, it looks so cute. And then I was talking about these other ones that were available at the off-price store. This is the price of the basic ones where you don't get any accessories or anything. So instead of buying all four, which is normally what I would do and go around, because I waited too long and then they sold out at all of or I would find one at different stores, and I was thinking about getting all four, even though Ariel would be a repeat, but it was about the accessories. Anyway, I just chose one. And she was so cute, and I know that this skin tone, I have lots of WWE bodies that I have available, and in this skin tone, they made the most of the WWE dolls in the skin tone. So, and also her freckles, and she's so cute, and the accessories, look, this is totally my style, old-fashioned, like wood, golden wood, like this is what I put. There's an art easel paintbrush. Of course, her little pet is so cute. Why I forgot his name, I don't know. Will I remember it? No, I won't. It probably even says there. Anyway, that is why, yeah, the basic doll costs $16, I think, even at Walmart. And the skirt, by the way, also looks like it's made of a good quality. So I think I made the right decision. Maybe if they replenish them and they're again at the off-price store, maybe I'll get some more of them. Anyway, let's get on to, I guess we're not ready for the thrifting. The fence was from Dollarama in Canada, so Canada's dollar store. And these things, which I actually started using the Dollar Tree dry mop in my house as the actual dry mop that I use. And then I could see this kind getting all tattered, and I had initially bought this to make a seat. And what do I have this? Oh yeah, and I thought about these Dollar Tree chairs that I've made, that I talked about in other videos, and I swear we're going to sit down and make a video of me sitting start to finish, where we sit down and we make this chair, because I want to make an extra one, but it's a cool looking chair made out of easels and jute and what do you call it, zip ties from it just looks really cool. But then I thought how we could put on these things because I love these. Look, that does look good. I mean, it's not my style, but just by taking one of these, putting that on top, I mean, it would look really good. We got this puffy thing. This also works really well as a rug. That is why I bought it initially as a really cozy bearskin rug, which I have done at Christmas time or something. I mean, it's a little plush, a little crazy, a little fantasy, but I mean, that's what living in 1/6 scale is all about. Anyway, you can make a pretty cool, funky chair. Again, more glamorous than my style, but cool. And then I also thought these ones. You have to be careful with these ones though, because the print. I chose look through all of them to find the ones that had the stripes. You could also find ones that had the stripes are off-centered, depending on the material, where they cut the material and hem it. So I found I like the ones that looked with two stripes. However, I think I am going to be just using these as mops. Again, it's not my style, but it could be yours. It's a more modern piece of furniture. Maybe it makes like a nice, even an outdoor piece of furniture. You can even, I've been thinking about how I can bend these out in a longer way and make this into a lounge chair, which is totally possible too, just by putting that in. You could even kind of sew a pocket, so you could stick it right over there. There's a lot of possibilities. This does make a good pad chair. Oh yeah, I was thinking, hey, you could just fold it. You could fold it over the top and even glue or stitch down the sides and make a pocket that way, so the chair it just goes on like that. That would be so good. You could even pocket that way. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. You could just hot glue the ends down there, and then you have a slip cover for the chair Again, not my antique style, but definitely a good idea. I think that these are going to work and be able for me to clean and keep tidy. This, I think, is going to look too ratty on my mop. This I can see this getting really, really dirty. As much as I think you could like throw these in the machine, they seem washable. Also kind of disposable because they're $1.50 at the Dollar Tree in Canada. But this one I think is definitely more versatile. I know that I've had other ones that I've just thrown in the wash. These ones do stick with Velcro. It's looking nicer on my wooden mop handle though in my home, so that's why I chose to get these. I do like the dry mop, but also this is a great rug. What a great area rug for your kitchen. It's a nice long or hallway rug. Definitely lots of potential for these. Again, pay attention to the stripes when you're buying them and get ones that are symmetrical. You can get one 3 across, or I mean even having it an off center one and it's going the long way would look kind of cool too. It kind of makes it look more retro when it wasn't an exact symmetric. So pay attention to and see which stripes you like the most. Okay, so I don't know if I talked about these. I found these more for my smaller toys. These will be good to take photographs with, but recently, I guess, I'm not getting to, there's so much stuff that I hauled, but we got these are great backdrops, especially these. I found these at the Dollarama in Canada. The fact that they're black, I always loved when I see people doing crafts and videos or even pictures on Instagram where they have their mat, so much so that I don't want to use this to cut on because I don't want to put any cuts on. I just think it looks nice as a photograph. It also has the dimensions on it, so you know how the scale is when you're looking at people's pictures. So I always like that. I do need to get a big one, a real big one, and also I need to get one for actually using and cutting on too, I think. But I loved these. These definitely would be good for close-ups, taking pictures of close-ups, and then brings me to these mermaid dolls, which I touched on. We don't have time to talk about the mermaids. We'll talk about more mermaids. We should have done this in May. But I cut off all of the hair of the mermaid dolls that I had, which this color reveal had really bad hair. So it was all stiff and hay-wiry. And the wrong time of year again because it is so warm. You have to get their faces cold, and they're weird. They have the weirdest alien makeup on them. So I was very happy to rip out their hair. And I love these color reveal ones with the molded on hair. So I don't even mind. I think it looks cool. I think it looks like stubble. They also look like robots. They look like mannequins. It's totally no jam. And also I have these wigs that are from Dating Fun Ken. I think that's what he's called, where he has changeable wigs, and they look fantastic. This one especially looks really good on her. But there are 3 different varieties, so that is also an option if I want to add like cool hairdos. But I do like putting I have all of these color change wigs which are really bad hair, but I mean you can do things with them. And even that plastic little shell, the fact that these are robots makes that plastic shell look on purpose. And there's just some cool things. I did take a few pictures on Instagram after I shaved all of their heads. Is that all of the other ones? No, and there's just one more. So they're really cool, and they look cooler in the wintertime and way down in my Instagram, you can see I did take some pictures of them with their paint face, their weird alien mermaid face paint activated. So that's there somewhere on my Instagram page if you want to see what they look like. And you can also see what they look like with hair. I think they look better with hair. They look like me, bald without hair. This box it was this that triggered it. So I found this game at a thrift store. I've showed this before, and I also showed this one. We're seeing these things again. So I really like these. I love this as a drafting table, like component. You just put it on a box or put it on some legs. Well, I saw more of these pallets, which I didn't buy them because I have enough. Well, I don't have I love these pallets, but I did see more of these at the Dollar Tree. They're back. I was really happy. But you can set up. Why don't I have a crate here? Here's a crate right here. It's so easy to make like a piece of furniture just by stacking the crates and stuff from the dollar store. This just looks like a drafting table component to me. I love this, but I also love these little things to put up as wall art. And when I found this one, I felt the same way, and I think I put it up when I was hauling this in my last haul video, I believe it was. I was like, that looks so cool on the wall. I can't wait to do like a gaming room or a kid's room or a man cave kind of thing. They look so good. So when I saw this one in the store, I was really excited because then we can do like a kind of a Paris thing. And I also use these, flip this box over, and we'll get to the stuff inside in a second. Flip it over, and you have the other part of the desk, or however you want to pile the boxes and make it. So this can be a great platform to sit on in the middle of my thing, or just taking studio shots with the doll sitting on this box with the back of my wooden walls looks fantastic. So always can use these. You can flip it over, you can put some legs on it and make it like a table or a desk, like I said. So many possibilities for these boxes. But the fact that it had this lid on it and just putting this on the wall as a piece of art is an amazing. It's this rudimentary kind of like 50s or 80s or graffiti. I think it looks so good. So cool. And that brings me to this Christmas set. Now this came on a big wooden strip. It was brand new, and it was in its package. I had to disassemble it on the street just so I could fit it, because it was too big to fit in my bag. It was a really long, but it's a Christmas village, and just these little houses. And you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do a Christmas in July, and then that's where I'll go through the Christmas box. And let's start with that right now. Let's put these things away. Oh yeah, here's other things that I have to put away. We need this box too to put stuff away. But I am going to go through my Christmas in July, and I just thought that even one of these to put on the shelf would look so good. It's sad though, because the way that they had drawn the ones on the back, I don't know why they did it, but on the back they had it reproduced. But you had to punch them out. It was all pre-cut, but it was on a big strip, and you had to punch them out. I like the darker edge. I might go over this with a marker and make all of the lines thicker, so it does look more like the backside. But they're just cool, and I thought that they would look really cool on a shelf at wintertime. There's different scenes. I also have some puzzle pieces from a Fisher-Price set that I got at the same thrift store, and I have shown that before, and I wanted the same sort of thing for a kid's room, like an old-fashioned kid's room. Those ones are colored, and they're more stylized, and they look like classic Fisher-Price toys. But it's the same sort of thing. This is my jam, the black highlights on the wood. It looks good. They also came with little snowbank feet that you could join them like so and use these as stands. So that is a possibility too, just to set up a diorama or a kid playing with a dollhouse, a little freestanding backdrop. We'll just put those in the Christmas box, and we will visit this Christmas box again, and it might be fun to do Christmas in July, which is really soon, because I do have all kinds of oh yeah, all kinds of miniatures and stuff, and sort through it and really choose the things that I don't need. And do I have more than one Christmas box? I guess I'm allowed to have one Christmas box, no? I don't know. It might be too much. Maybe I should only have one holiday box, but you can get a little preview of all of the Christmas miniatures that oh. There is something that we do want to share. Oh, this. I bought this a few years ago now, and I keep meaning to do a Christmas set, but it's a little native, I don't know, Christmas tree stand for Peanuts characters, and they're little wood characters, and they would look so good in my diorama. They look old-fashioned and they're cool, and now I disrupted the Tetris positionings that I've set up this box in. I think I can jam this stuff in without, yeah, but you can, that's not cool. Can't go back and fix this later. Look, see, pom-pom garland and little trees and houses, and some of the stuff's falling out. We gotta lay that flat. We do have to go through this stuff. There's some really cool Christmas things in there. Yeah, who does Christmas in July? Do I have anything else Christmas? No. So we can put that away for now. Let's move on to the terracotta pots. I have talked before about how at the dollar stores mostly I don't find ones that are small enough. Some of you have said to go to more of the crafty stores like Michael's and stuff to find little ones, which I'm afraid to go to Michael's because I know that the stuff there is going to cost more than it does at the dollar store, and I might find way too many miniatures and stuff. So I haven't been going to any of the stores like that. But I was lucky enough to thrift a huge bag for, it was around $3, and it had so many and smaller pots than I ever found. So that is the problem with some of the pots that I find. Like, even this is a large pot, but it's like a normal sized large, but it's not too large. Like, you can only have so many giant pots in your house. Some people have one or two, maybe at an entranceway. They do come in handy, but when you start getting big pots, it starts looking like, it looks odd. It takes you out of the 1/6 scale. So to find ones that are actually 1/6 scale, this is still a pretty big pot, but it's also kind of a small pot. I have to figure out some kind of plant project, though. We have to do a major plant room, a crazy plant lady room. Definitely will have to do that. I used to be a crazy plant guy and had lots, but then I started like traveling a lot, and you can't have plants and travel a lot. It just doesn't work out. So then I had none. And now I have none. But one day, because I don't travel anymore, however, I'm not in a place, I'm not in a good place. Now, clumsy, I'm super clumsy. I don't know how much I've been dropping in this video, but there's a lot of these. There's a lot of this size, so we can definitely do, and I already had, already like found these ones, and these ones are a pretty big size, but I kind of like that these ones are a different, wait a minute, are these exactly the same? Oh my goodness, they're exactly the same. I have more of these giant pots, so they must have come from the same place. However, okay, wait, are these different ones? I guess I do have some different ones. Wow, I've got a lot of these. Okay, and then there's even smaller ones. So there's not as many of the teeny tiny ones, but also those. Oh, and I don't have my coaster standing by. That was a big thing. Maybe have those. I bought these Temu coasters. Are they in here? Do I have an example of one in here? There's one over there. Anyway, I bought these little wooden plates, and when I saw the measurements on Temu, I thought that they could just fit these ones, but when I got them, they were just a little bit too small. Again, scale is very important to me, getting the right scale. But now with these smaller ones, these ones fit so well on the trays that I have, and I got some terracotta colored ones, and I also have some wood colored, light beach, like wood colored ones. And these are probably, I don't know what wood. This is pine. I have an oak. Who knows? It's anyway a light wood, and being clumsy, the clumsy person that I am, I have so many of these. I don't know how to show you the amount of these I have. I guess when I put them in, oh, this is getting. These are my favorite ceramic bin, so I guess all of these are going in there. But maybe I should get rid of all of these terracotta ones, even though I really love terracotta. I love the aesthetic of terracotta. It's a natural thing. It's like a classic home decor piece that never will go out of style. It's so functional. It's so great for growing plants, and because of its properties of being absorbent of water and not being too absorbent of water, and it's perfect for growing plants. And I guess because it's from the earth and it's clay and it's made of earth. But Clumsy Jason found also 2 sizes of these ones were also in the same bag. So wooden ones, maybe this is all we want and need. Yeah, because when am I going to switch up making? Why would I want to make a terracotta room? But then I don't know. Anyway, just getting I would have paid $3 just to get the wood ones. I would have paid $3 just to get the terracotta ones. How many do we have? I'll show you as we put these in. I think these are definitely going to have to go in a special place. I did wash all of this stuff too, so it's all nice and clean. I do have a favorite wood box. Oh wait, are the plates in here? No. I guess this is favorite and new wood things. So I'm going to put, well, they probably don't even fit in there. Maybe I can do some, we might have to fix that later, but some of my favorite wooden pieces that I have thrifted and gotten at the dollar store recently. We have to do a beach house with the lighthouses from the Dollar Tree too. Yeah, cool. That's very, very cool. And also, there were these game pieces which are stackable. Now this is more modern for me. Again, these were I think they were in the same bag even. So, and I know that this is from a game of some sort. So a little wooden peg piece, and they're nesting, and I mean it works well as a pot, but it could work well as some kind of riser too, or just something on a shelf. I like to put these little things on a shelf just as like a old-fashioned toy. For me, this is like a peg person, and it would look really cool on a it looks like a vase, or it looks like something. Anyway, I would put in fact, I have cylinders of wood on my shelves, so that is why these definitely have purpose. And again, they came in black, and I think, yeah, I almost got 2 sets of these. So let's see here. One of them is missing. One of them is missing a peg, but I don't know if the peg is that necessary. Yeah, so that's the. I mean, I have a full set of 3 of these nesting tables. The endless possibilities for these things. They are. See how I usually like the unfinished wood, and this is kind of stained a little more. It's a little more modern, but there's definitely potential. I mean, even using this as a vase for like dry flowers or whatever is incredible. And also the fact that I have it in black as black accents is what I have in my diorama and in real life. So I mean, how could I not? It's so cool to get a set of these. And then, I mean, this is the most useless thing, so it is okay that I'm missing one of those pegs. I probably could recreate it. I actually probably have one of my blocks probably fit in it perfectly anyway, but I could just pretend that I don't have any of these. I could actually put those into, and you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Because we're gonna segue to the block. Wait, should I take them out? I better not. I better keep them together, because just even displaying these things staggered on a shelf, oh, that could look like some kind of super industrial. Oh yeah, those are my jam. I can have so much fun with those. But then, so are these. So I found this little bag of little Japanese party toys. They have different things. So there's you can put a thread through them and make it like a magic man. So there's two different things. I don't remember what the name of these things are called. So you stack them on the bricks, and I think you're supposed to use the hammer as storage too. You stack them on the bricks, and you make this little thing dance, and you make its body fall apart. You hit it with the hammer, and you make its body fall apart, but then you do a magic trick where there's a string going through the holes, and then you lift it up with a hook you put around your ear. I know, it's very weird. And you make the little man come together again. And then this game, I googled this all online, is very similar, because you use the hammer, and you stack the bricks, and what you try to do is you try to hit the bricks out from underneath and let them fall down below until the things. But I just wanted to put in the same way, in the same colors, and the same rudimentary kind of artwork of these. I just want to put these on a shelf, and it would look so good, like a Japanese mask on the wall. Japanese masks or cute things just sitting on the shelf. Even these little bricks could look good stacked. Like I was saying, with these tubes, that would just look so cool on a shelf. All of these, it would be like a kid's room. Are they bricks? Are they? I don't know. They're old-fashioned toys that I made up in my 1/6 scale world. So I think we can put those away in the right box. I do have okay, this is all natural pine wood. Normally I use these to make, I think we're supposed to make a coffee table with this or something. We're supposed to make a kitchen. There's so many projects, but yeah, oh yeah. And is this the same sized cylinder? Kind of. Does that fit into there? It's a little smaller. Anyway, I do have all of these bricks and stuff. This is not the brick box that I was looking for. There's a similar Halloween box that I'm seeing right now with other cool little wooden coffins and stuff that I'm getting excited about seeing now that. But where is... Okay, pull it together. Pull it together. Okay. Alright, I guess I best start with putting these things in here. So I have my favorite ceramics from when we were sorting things out. So I guess I have to shift some stuff. Maybe I don't need... You know what? I don't really see a purpose. I mean, there's definitely a purpose for those. Maybe those have to go in the craft box. Anyway, let's stack in more terracotta pots into this box. And I'll show you how many that I have, and maybe it's kind of overkill. And maybe we have to decide that we don't need this many. And like I said, maybe I will decide, I guess, a video is not the time. Yeah, those ones are exactly the same size, so I can keep those together. Doing a live video is not the time to decide what I want to keep, and I usually do clean up later. So let me stack in the different size terracotta so I can see it and take inventory. But, like I said, maybe I would just be happy with the wooden ones. These are really cute. These smaller, the smallest ones. So much more realistic. I actually broke one of those, I think, when I was cleaning them, and I only have 3. Oh, no, I have 5 of them. So that's kind of cool. Some of them have a jagged bottom, though, so that I might have to sand off or something to make it. This one's nice, but he had tiny little. I mean, those are so perfect. And like I said, I've got trays for them, which it was really important for me that the trays match. Okay, I'm gonna put those blocks there. I think this is it. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the more colorful block, and then I don't know what the difference is. Those are just generic blocks, and then these, and that tray that I showed you. It's not supposed to be in that box, but these are like wooden things for cute little wooden things to put on the shelves, and can be incorporated into the thing. So that is where these little blocks will go. But that is not where the nesting blocks will go. I don't know where they will go. I'll even put the hammers. There actually was a hammer like this on Temu that I was thinking about buying, so it's a good thing that I didn't, which might fit in Max Steel's hand, because my Max Steel hands are really big. Okay, and then there's a couple other things that we got. Always make more. I always think that I'm going to be cleaning up in these videos while I'm going to sit down and put the stuff away, but I always start making more of a mess. I won't tell myself that. We're doing good. I will show you now my terracotta collection, kind of, without... Yeah, you can expect me to drop this and break everything. But no, we've got I've showed these things. I did a video, I think, on my antique ceramic collection. This is one of my favorite. If I want to have a big pot over in the corner, this is the one. That looks so good. Yeah, and then the different sinks that I have. I don't know. You might need 4 sinks one day. Yeah, you never know. You at least need 2 sinks. 2 matching sinks, his and her Jack and Jill sinks. Is that do they call them that? Anyway, so that is my favorite ceramic box. That goes on the bottom shelf. And then let's put something light on top. My favorite natural cotton and jute, different pillows and rugs and stuff. That goes on the top there. Have you checked out my video where we went through all of this and we tried to decide what we were going to get rid of? We don't usually get rid of stuff. We usually just push it around and organize. We have to do a garage where we have these really cool Rubbermaid bins, like finally a modern room where we have these. They look so realistic. They probably look good in my CrossFit gym too. So okay, and then I bought this. So I bought a real life sized. I think I talked about it on my vlog channel. A real life sized school bell. It's still not the perfect school bell. I've been looking for the perfect antique school bell, the giant, because I don't know, I just think that they're really cool brass bell. But this was in the showcase of this thrift store at the same time. I don't have a purpose for this. I tried sticking a stick up the middle. I can put this in the diorama somewhere. Anyway, it's a really cute small bell that looks good. It's a great scale for it. A lot of my stuff is brass and gold, so it matches really well with the stuff that I have. I'll find a purpose for that. Where does that go? I think that brings us to this last little thing, which these are probably nicer than some of the things I have. Now, these were in a bag and sold separately, so I don't know what Monopoly game they're from, but sometimes you find a Monopoly game for $1 or for $3, a board game, and they have tiny little miniatures in them. And these ones are extra big, but this was in a bag. I forget how much the price was, $1 or two. But then we have this little gold money, and the boat is standard. The little top hat is standard. Like the boat and the car work well as like antique toys, but the money and these champagne bottles, those were definitely a great find. There's 3 of each of these things, and then they have this tower, which just looks good as a sculpture. Oh, and then there's the thimble, which is oh wait, that's not a thimble, that's a top hat. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, there's a number 1. I do have a few symbols though, so let me show you where I keep these things. And I have other miniatures, and I was thinking that I might be able to get, you know what, I am going to be able to get rid of some of this stuff right now. But you can see, let's keep the lid on it while I show you. So I don't know. Game pieces actually could look pretty good on the shelf. They might take you out of the 1/6 scale world. They're kind of like peg people or miniature dolls. I think I want to get. I think that kettle and this tray aren't my style enough. Like, they're really nice. I also don't think that this is a really good scale though. You know what? I could do I have a lot of stuff that's kind of Moroccan, and we can do some kind of tea ceremony at some point, and it is gold, and the scale is really good. There's even like I don't know, I guess cream and sugar. Who knows if they use cream and sugar for Moroccan tea ceremonies. I don't know, some kind of Persian or that part of the world. Yeah, those ones can't go away. This is like a little, now I'm holding it up. That would look pretty good in a modern kitchen. I didn't like this. Like, it's like a tea diffuser, but shaped like a teapot. Actually, the shape of it's really nice. I thought it was, I kind of like that. That would kind of work. But then I have, in this tray I was going to say that I was going to get rid of, but that's kind of cute too. And then there's some playing cards in there. Tiny little. This clock is really awesome. I've seen this a lot. I think that even a friend of mine in Germany showed me one of this exact same one and then I might have some matching pieces, because I think they showed me the exact same one. Anyway, it's a perfect size olden day. Why don't I have this in the diorama? That is the question. But then there are all of these little Monopoly pieces that would look good on a shelf. This door handle I took as a crystal ball. I saved one. Like, I think it was a set of door handles, but it does look pretty good as a crystal ball. Maybe I should just stick that in my Halloween box. Yeah, it's still. I was just going to say, I was going to throw these out. This stuff has been very carefully curated, though. As much as when I see it together, it kind of clashes, and I don't like it, but that's a pretty sweet crystal ball, I have to admit. And then the champagne bottle. What is up with this crystal champagne bottle? That looks amazing. Other Monopoly pieces of this gold brick. Come on. You can't not like that. Also in here, the marble fell out. I like this lantern. Some Temu ones that I bought were plastic versions of this. This one is metal though, so I really like that. Definitely my aesthetic. Fits in so nicely. And then look at this. This is from Over the Moon, and it was one of the accessories, a little moon cake box. Just a really cute little box to have. Yeah, so these things I have to keep. So I am going to add these little figures, and it seems I've got rid of nothing, which I thought I was going to do. Even the silver pieces from special collector sets. A trophy looks like a trophy. Then I even have these little figurines, little Monopoly men. I mean, those are the ones that I'd probably use the least, but just putting little characters on the shelf always looks good. So it seems, it seems like everything in here we're keeping. Am I gonna put this? This stuff's great. The stuff from Clue. So we've got the candlestick and the rope and the revolver. I mean, how great are these? Are they good? And the wrench and the lead pipe. Is the revolver a good scale? Let's check out. Let's grab a doll that has a good hand position. Yeah, the revolver is a nice shape. It actually fits perfectly in her hand. Okay, can I show you here? Yeah, I mean, come on. Lead pipe, revolver. We might have to get into that one day soon. Let me compare the two cars, though. Yeah, this new special case is even better because you can see that the car is even bigger. It's a completely different design. It's old-fashioned. It's gold. It fits more into my thing. I mean, we've got the boot, which probably fits on a normal, because you know how tiny Barbie's feet are. That boot probably even fits on her foot. A mountie, a wheelbarrow, all of these miniatures would look so good as an accent piece on a shelf. So look, I even have some special edition pewter one things, like a little sleeping bunny and a little turtle. Having that little turtle on your nightside table, or this little sleeping bunny, come on, shut up. And then, I mean, a money sign, like the others. So yeah, I do look at there, and there's more too. And there's even Star Wars ones. Oh my God, that's Jar Jar Binks. Let's hide him. Wait, that's not Jar Jar Binks. That's Miss Piggy. And that's Kermit the Frog. Okay, so they're Muppet ones. And then I have some maggots here too, which I don't know. Those should go in the Halloween. Probably those should go in the Halloween box. And I have the little clipboards that I've made just by using tiny little bowl clips and a piece of laser cut wood from the dollar store. Yeah, there's even more in here. So it seems, yeah. And then I like to use these that fall translucent giant acorns to put on your shelf. Who wouldn't want that? I would love to have a translucent. Anyway, there are great things in here. This is not a mistake. I just found more of my color bricks to put away. I hope we've inspired you. Can that bell fit in there? I think I'm running out of space. I think that was the problem. Oh, I think it can fit in there. I'm gonna have to shuffle some stuff around again to make things fit properly. Oh yeah, that bell is definitely going in there until I decide what to do with it, even though it should be a staple in the house. So yeah, I gotta go back and fix this up later. But we did manage to put some stuff away. I hope that you saw some stuff here that you like. It will be really cool. Hopefully you think it will be cool to see how I'm going to encompass this in. I mean, this is the center point of a room, to do a Parisian room, and I already have the Parisian castle that is my diorama, so it would look really good in there. But I don't like artwork to stay, so it would just have to be a one-off room. We do have to do a kitchen. We have to make more furniture. I keep promising this stuff, but we just look at my supplies, basically. But they're great supplies. Again, I hope you're inspired. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again real soon, and we'll make some really fun stuff in the near future. We'll see you then.